Let me tell you a story. My name is Brett Tallman. Khan Academy inspires me, and I want to tell you why. It all started at Barnes& Noble last November, where I saw Forbes magazine touting a new breed of educators fixing the education system. Well, I've been a math teacher and I've heard how smart boards, the internet, electronic grading, and tablets are going to revolutionize our teaching. They don't work because they don't address the fundamental question of what is an educated person. Nonetheless, I had time on my hands, and it is Forbes after all. Reach a billion people? Whatever. Learn at their own pace? Mastery? Now we're focusing on something important. The idea of optimizing the education experience stuck with me as something technology could actually do. Promising? Yes. But the future of education? Doubtful. Meanwhile, my day job is running an engineering consulting practice in the biotech sector. Fast forward to Christmas, when I'm perusing some educational research. Mastery, working at your own pace, and creative projects keep coming up. Then, a friend forwards me a link to Sal's TED Talk. Intrigued by Bill Gates' intro, I listen to the presentation. Sal is clear-headed, genuine, insightful, and well-informed. This does not look like the other educational breakthroughs I've seen before. Now I'm interested. I should check these ideas out because Sal seems to be onto something. So, a week later, I read The One World Schoolhouse. Then, I read some of the source material looking at education for gifted students, the history of homework, and other topics. The big picture is coming together, but there's a reason not everyone is doing this. What are the criticisms? This is where most ideas are made or broken. Blog after video after article, the same concerns keep coming up. Poor pedagogy in specific videos. Some incorrect info, but it's peripheral. So the videos aren't perfect. But did they read the same book? Shipping beats perfection. 3,000 videos? What about mastery, creativity for students, learning at your own pace, great education, accessibility for everyone? The critics have a point, but they're attacking the small stuff and missing the greater picture. If this is the best the critics can muster, I'm finding Khan's model compelling. So I start thinking about Khan Academy. It bears scrutiny. What if someone could optimize education and make it free and accessible? So I write a letter to Sal Khan, emphasizing the power of optimization and talk about the opportunity of trade school videos, amongst other things. I research the KA site and make a plan. Let's try this with our family, then my daughter's school, local schools, then move on to national organizations and international organizations, like the UN. I'll stop when it just can't stand the scrutiny. Well, my family loves it. My daughter loves the programming. I like the current events. So we go to her school. I ask, do you know of Khan Academy? Why don't you use it more? I'm expecting a list of reasons, but instead they say, this sounds great. That type of response demands action. So I volunteer to bring them online and help with all the administration. I work with the school to set up Google Apps for Education, set up student accounts, set up the teacher dashboard, talk about phasing the rollout, getting the board on the same page, and propose an 8-week trial. With them on board, I meet with another local Montessori school. I talk with the head, see how they use Khan Academy, and propose helping them to use it more. I meet with the head and the board chair, and they say, let's keep talking. This sounds great. We'll talk in the summer to make a good plan for the fall. Now, I need to know why everyone isn't doing this. So I talk with several Montessori middle schools using Khan Academy on a limited basis. After talking with them, it all comes down to politics and momentum. Seriously? Talk about motivated reasoning. These conversations seal it for me. I'm inspired to be part of Khan Academy's work. Given the local enthusiasm, I start a conversation with a national organization about integrating KA with their curriculum. They are surprisingly receptive, so we plan on talking this summer. Next, I start talking with a local private middle school, and the head thinks it's a great idea. We'll get together in the summer once they have their new math teacher. In addition, I'm asking Khan Academy to allow changes to their U13 accounts and making a list of other technical issues. However, this isn't my job, and I'm still trying to figure out where my daughter will go for 6th grade or make family summer plans. Obviously, I'm also talking with clients and doing design work. Whew, I'm feeling torn. This is a lot of balls in the air. So I start thinking that I need to either work with KA or tone it down. In 20 years, I'll regret not being a part of helping this grow if it really is as revolutionary as it seems. So I apply for the school implementation job, even if it isn't my background. I start using the KA model to record engineering videos, mostly to help friends get ready for their PE. I review it with a master teacher colleague who gives me tips like start with a good gripper and make the process explicit. I start programming again and start tackling some of the KA issues on GitHub. That brings us pretty much present. I'm still recording videos, and I'm, less successfully, finishing up some programming pull requests. Look, I consult in biotech. I'm not looking for a job. Because I can make my own hours, I can volunteer my spare time. The thing is, I'm not a top-notch developer, but I have lots of other valuable skills. I am a really motivated guy who wants to be part of something epic. I don't know where I could fit in with KA, but I have some ideas. I'm writing this letter to tell you the beginning of the story and to let you know that I'm serious. So I say, let's talk. Let's talk on the phone, then coffee or lunch. I'm sure we'll both be happy we did. I look forward to seeing how the next chapter of this story turns out. Thank you for your time. Feel free to find me on LinkedIn or YouTube if you want to know more.